Hey everyone, welcome to my channel.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you.
Meal, baby.
Period, Everett.
What the about ever?
Yeah,
Messy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
Is this the intro?
It should be.
Okay, you recording? Welcome back to the Pretty Candid podcast. Welcome back. Season 2, episode 3. Thank y'all for coming
We're
back.
on season 2, boo.
Before y'all do anything, please like, follow, subscribe, drop in the comments. Tell me if you hated it, you loved it, or you thought I was a shit. Either way, I'm gonna look at it, right? Today is gonna be a fun episode, you guys. I got one of my faves, my other fave in the building. We got what? Big Kenya Deli. What's going on, baby?
Oh, life been lifing.
Life has been life.
But life is great at the same time. It's
I
great
love when
at
y'all
the
say
same
that.
time.
I love when y'all say that. My last guest said that. She's like, it is what it is. It's gonna be great.
What it is.
That's how it should
Baby,
be.
we in a new year. We got new things going on. We got new endeavors to follow along and new journeys to go down. So life is great.
Life is awesome, actually. I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like the latter part of 2024, a few people I know, plus myself, like, we kind of took a moment of, like, I got to step out because I'm going through something or I'm dealing with something or I'm just busy. And it kind of, like, reshaped the focus for
Absolutely.
2025. Like,
Uh-huh.
I love that.
And, you know, normally I go into a new year and I'm like, I think this is my first year where I didn't have a New Year's resolution. And I think I kind of liked it because, you know, when we start New Year's, we're automatically like, you know, new year, new me. This is what I'm going to be doing. And honestly, I just want prosperity, growth.
Yes.
I want to be able to live more freely instead of so robotic. If I'm like not so like
Systematic. and
not
shit.
so systematic.
Mhm.
And so going into the new year with like no New Year's resolution, when 12 o'clock hit, I was on the couch with a bonnet on, with my robe on, watching some new movie on Netflix. And when I noticed that it was past 12, I'm like,
Oh, shit.
we in 2025. Let's get it.
Let's
like,
get it.
Let's get it. Like,
Let's
that's
work.
it. That's all. Like, no, not saying that I don't have goals or nothing for the new year, because of course I do. But this year, I'm just not being so strategic about what I'm doing. Like, I have new things that I am getting into that I'm excited about. But, like, as in just, like, being so by the book about it, like, baby, no.
You know what's so
being
funny
free about it.
that you said that? I told myself that I had like got all the products to make a like a vision board bingo card, more or less, right? And so I printed out all the little pieces, and I'm like, I told myself I wanted to be more consistent, but I wanted to have less anxiety, right? And so it's like, okay, I could put these on a board and bingo card it and be like, okay, I gotta get this and this and that, or I could just have them loose and out. And when I get it done, I put it on the board. I give myself a time limit on it and I put it on the board versus just trying to. The vision board stuff is cute and cool. You know, but at the same time, you got to be realistic with yourself.
Yes.
So I normally don't do New Year's resolutions, but like for this year, I had like 3 that I really like, okay, by the end of the year, I want them knocked out, but also they're like doable. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being realistic.
And that's kind of what I mean. Like, when I say like, I just don't want to be like so scheduled and like beating myself up because we in April and I haven't done this yet, or.
But you done so much other stuff, and that's how you overlook the goodness. Right. You right. I feel what you're saying.
Just not being so like boom, boom, boom.
We gonna get
But
it
I do
done,
like that
though.
idea.
Yeah.
I like that
We're
idea.
gonna talk more. We're gonna talk more.
Mm-hmm.
So as y'all know, every week we do the Pretty Candid cocktail, right? However, I thought we should go in a different direction, right? Let's care about our health. Let's not do so
Okay.
much liquor. So Kenya gave us a wine recommendation.
Period.
Kenya, what's the name of this wine? Because low key I can't pronounce it.
Okay, y'all. So it's a sweet red. It's a Brichetto. And it's by Natalie Verga. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. But when I started drinking this wine, I got so gravitated to this wine that when I went into Twin Liquors one day to go get it, I didn't see the bottle. And I went and asked them, like, y'all the only ones who sell this, so where is that? They was like, oh, it's right there. And the reason why I didn't notice it is because she rebranded. So not to mention,
because it's cute. The bottle's cute.
it's really cute. But the top used to be a corkscrew. Now you can just twist it off, right? And I thought it was so interesting that now that I understand marketing, I'm like, oh, she rebranded.
Yeah.
Like it was cute to witness. So
Yeah.
she's cute. She's a sweet red. She's good with a steak.
Okay.
Okay. And she will sneak up on you. So.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been sipping this before we started recording.
It's tea.
It's tea. I'm definitely fucking with it. Me and Kenya got some topics for that ass today. Okay. Ooh, which one should we? Cause they all good. Okay.
They are all very good. Which one you want to get into first?
Let's start with the first one, right? The first topic for today is friendships, real friendships versus social media friends. Social media friends scared the fuck out of me, if we being quite honest. I'm gonna start first. Here's the thing, right? I've never been one of those people like, oh, I'm not scared. Like, I'm scared to make new friends, or I'm just so traumatized. But at the same time, I feel like social media, you literally can have somebody that's been following you for years that you've never met, and they feel like y'all are cool, right? So people would. Do I want to say fan? They be a little fanned out.
They do be fanned out.
They be fanned out. Okay, good. Not even a little.
And let me add, the biggest fans always turn into your biggest haters.
The biggest haters. It's so, man, life is funny.
Ooh.
But I think that I say this all the time, and I swear, I'm gonna pull up some facts for y'all ass next time. I'm gonna start Googling this shit. But I feel like social media play a lot into that too, because if you think about it, like, you remember when it was MySpace and like, I don't know, Crush by AIM and shit, all that shit. When it was that, I feel like it was more personable and we all knew each other. And we just wanted to stay connected.
Yes.
Right? But like now, everybody's like, well, I want a boss friend and I want a makeup friend and I want somebody who gonna show me the way. And but then like soon as shit go left, then it's kind of like, her house dirty and she ain't shit, and that's why CPS. God damn, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, what is all that information gonna do for us because y'all fell out? What is that doing for us? And that actually goes into like when people do that to people that they've been friends with. I'm not even worried about what you're saying about the person. I'm looking at you flawed,
man.
Because why are you even telling us this? Like, if y'all fell out, y'all fell out. Everything ain't meant to last.
Right.
Everybody, some people are seasonal. That's cool. But like when you start outing somebody, I'm known as fuck in Austin.
The whole family.
Okay. Everybody know me, everybody know my people. So anything I do is gonna be publicized. I don't talk about it. Right. I done whooped a couple hoes. Yes, I have. I do not take it back.
Been there for one. Go ahead.
And I don't regret nothing that I've done, right? There's not one time that you can go back on my Facebook where I'm publicizing what that happened between me and somebody I ever called a friend. Because we fell out and we not cool no more. But what is me talking about your shortcomings gonna do for, what is that gonna do for me? But people be so fanned out, and Facebook is really the heart of bullshit. It's Facebook. So y'all get on Facebook and y'all want to out y'all friends, but the thing is, y'all was never really friends to begin with.
Never really friends.
I need a date. I need new friends. And y'all hoes don't even be genuine. Like, I can't even keep this cute right now. Like, I got to just speak raw right now.
Y'all be doing them perfume exchanges and booking Bible brunches and stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, and so, like you said, right? We come from, and I'm 30. We come from a different era, right? Where things were more personable. And this is no shade to nobody who's in relationships from like dating apps and stuff like that. But those things were not a thing when we were coming up. You either went to school with somebody, you went to school with their cousins, we done met at a party. Like, everything was more personable. Nowadays, I see people become friends that I know both of y'all personally. And I'm not even on no hating shit. But that ain't gonna last.
It ain't gonna last.
And it never does, because y'all are not, I know both of y'all and I know both of y'all's personalities. And it's not gonna work, because y'all are social media friends. Just like I can be cool, I can kiki and haha with people on social media, right? And then I can see you in person and I can still speak to you and we can haha, but like, I'm not gonna see you for the first time and be like, let's do dinner tomorrow. No. No. I've been having the same best friend since I was in the 8th grade.
You seen mine. I don't like, and it don't matter what we go through. We gonna figure that shit out. And if it ever come a time where it's like, well then it's, I'm not finna go replace her. And let me say this. Ooh, do you want to? Okay, I'm gonna say it. So
we get into it.
There was, me and my best friend had took a year off. We just wasn't seeing eye to eye, whatever. We was not talking. Cool. During that year, when I tell you, I came across two horrible women, right? Horrible experiences, not horrible women. And what I have, and by the way, these same women, they only knew me at first off of social media.
Okay.
It started off, you was buying my clothes. We was being cool. Now, you know, when you come and picking up the clothes, now you telling me about your nigga. You done caught him doing this. And now I'm telling you I feel you, bitch. I done been there. Now, I seen you at Cheddar's. So now you know I be at Cheddar's on a certain day. Now you be up here. Now we drinking at Cheddar's. Now we done went out. Now you posted pictures that I didn't forgot we took. We start to become a routine, start bonding. Soon as we fall out, I ain't said shit. I'm not going to. And you couldn't wait to, bitches be weird. And I'll never friend all them slugs.
Can't wait.
Save it, bitch.
And it's,
get a Kleenex. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
And I feel like that's the difference between the social media friendships and the real friendships.
Real friendships.
Because you just said you and your best friend, y'all took a year off. I never seen nothing about that on social media. You didn't post nothing about her. She didn't post nothing about you. But I'm going to also say that social media friendships also come from availability. It comes from availability, because we all go into our own ways of like what we're into, right? So like me and my best friend, I don't have kids. My best friend got kids. So she can't go out every weekend. I don't go out every weekend, but like, yeah, I can watch her kids for her, but what she wants to go do fun is with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to find a babysitter, which she has a great support system, but like, she's a real mother. So like, she don't just pawn her kids off on nobody, baby. She's going to do something with her kids. She's going to take them out, all of that good stuff. But like, me and my best friend can go a full month, 2 months without talking to each other. And when we talk again, it's like, I don't think she acting funny with me. She not acting funny, and vice versa. But I done been friends with bitches from social media. And it's like, you know how horrible I am with that motherfucking phone.
Y'all, Kenya, she mean well, y'all.
I respond to here. I promise I do.
But it don't get there
But
right
it don't
away.
get there. But like, I miss a text or a phone call, and
we acting funny.
maybe I skipped over a comment. Not
the comments.
Maybe I skipped over a comment. And now I'm acting funny.
Damn. I was half asleep when I
Bitch,
read
I'm
them.
not fucking you.
Here be the thing.
Like, just being 100% honest. Like, but that goes to show your real friends and people that are fanned out.
The social media friends always want to. I had a bitch tell me one time, I would never play with you like that. I'm gonna be the realest bitch on your team. And I just want to say, because I know you be still stalking me watching this. That was 2-3 years ago.
Bitch, what team?
Okay, what you talking about? Let me tell you something. I got a couple cousins and 2 bitches I rock with back and forth with hard. Mm-hmm. You was never on that ever. The social media friend, I didn't have a social media friend get mad at my real friend like, y'all don't include me, and bitch, include you in what? That's so motherfucking weird. Like, you don't know her. Let's talk about that too. The mixing of friend groups. I didn't learn my lesson on that.
I done mixed friend groups.
Really? How's that been?
But again, it was all personable.
Okay, so then yeah, that's good. It's when you start
growing up. I met my best friend. How did we met on MySpace, but our sisters knew each other. And literally she lived in my backyard, in the apartments in my backyard. We went to a party. She had the car. I knew where the party was. So
okay.
We just mixed, right? And so when we went to the party, my daddy told her, don't let me get in no trouble. I beat a bitch up.
The same night.
And she was right there. Like, mind you, this is our first time hanging out. Bitch ain't never left my side since.
Okay, twin.
Yes, best friend. Can we give a shout out to my best friend,
Shout out
Chelsea,
to the best friend. Like, y'all have been best friends since forever, bro. I see her. I see you on my mama.
No pun intended. Like, everything goes. Like, and I'm going to rock out with my cock out behind her. And that's just that. But, like, that first night that we ever hung together, we never stopped hanging together. And she's older than me. So it was the summer of me going to high school. She was already in high school. So I'm younger than her. So she went to McCallum. I went to Lanier. I went to Conley and Lanier. Mm-hmm. Well, I was also cool with Nika, Debrianne, and Keon.
Okay.
Well, Debrianne and Keon went to McCallum. So they went to school together. But I was friends with both of them at different friend groups. And we all came together plenty of times. Like, we would all pile up in the car. You know, that's when life was good. Baby Chelsea,
okay.
We used to take Chelsea's sister's car, and the radio was not working, so we brought the boom box. Okay?
Not the boom box.
We brought the boom box, baby. But I did mix those 2 groups, and it worked out.
I've done
but
it
I
with
feel like everything was personable. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm friends with her over here and I met her on social media, and then her, like, everybody kind of connected in some type of way. I was just friends with them from 2 different angles, pretty much.
I like it when it's like that, when it's like, so like me and Tiny been friends. Her grandma and my grandma literally live across the street from each other.
Okay.
Big Craigwood. So we've always known each other, and then like we were friends, and then we started working together, and we're the same way. I'm older than her. She's a little bit younger than me.
Because Tiny is my age group.
Yes.
Which is also another crazy thing, because me and you are cool.
Right.
We went to college together for a little bit.
And
then
I remember I got my hair done by you.
You was one of them ones.
Yeah.
At my daddy's house, in my room.
Okay.
From the bottom. But I grew up with Tiny.
Right.
I played
kickball.
I played every sport with her. Cheerleading. We went to Disney World together. We went to nationals. Kickball. Like,
that's crazy,
so it's
right?
Like, it would have been very easy
for
to
us.
hang with y'all.
Yeah.
Because I knew you from my own experience, and I grew up with her. But the thing about it is, I feel like, and this is where I was getting at with all of that. I feel like friend groups that join together that don't work out, it don't work out from triangulation.
Yes.
You know what triangulation is, right?
Yes.
So, and that comes from, I feel like that pairs also with people who are fanned out. Because we can all be cool. I got a man at home. I will leave y'all
in a minute.
I'm leaving the club early. I'm going home with my man.
And won't give a fuck if he mad.
Do you hear me? Like, I make sure y'all good. I'm going home with my man, right? But those friend groups that get messed up is the ones who aren't genuine and see two of the friends out of the group bonding closer than she wants them to. So then she starts telling each one things about the other so that she can separate them.
Yes.
That's where a lot of the friend groups break up from.
And you know, I done been in a three friend group where it's just the three of us. Bitch, I would never do that shit again. When I tell you that was the most draining, and it was when I took a break, when me and Tiny was taking a break, and I remember when we got back, when we like finally talked and got back cool, I was like, I got so much to tell you. She said, yeah, your friendly ass, I know you do. And I was like, she's like, I said, Tiny, you friendly too? She's like, yeah, but like, you be attracting weirdos. I don't know what that is. She's like, cause you not a weird bitch, but like, weirdos be flocking to you. Like, people, it's weird. But
I feel like people who have the weirdos that flock to them, because I have weirdos that flock to me too. Me and you are very similar. We're both entrepreneurs. You sold clothes before. I used to sell hair. I used to do hair. We are used to dealing with a lot of different personalities. So not that we ignore the red flags, we accept people's red flags.
Because we're adapting.
Yes.
Because we've always had to adapt.
Yes, because we deal with so many different type of people.
Let's take a moment of silence for that realization. Because what the fuck? That's some real shit.
That's deep.
So this is what we telling y'all, right? In short, before we go to this next topic. Understand, don't get on here like them hoes hating. No, the fuck we're not.
We're not.
We literally been here. We been here. We done did it. We done seen it. Like, and I'm going to say this. Especially when you have a certain profession or a certain project or a business, you tend to attract more of that weird shit, fanned out shit. You just gotta like really. You could probably meet a nice person. Bianca from fucking TikTok might be cool. Kathy from Facebook that's been watching your every move for the last 4 years, and you don't know until she finally meets you and tell you that. You might wanna second guess that shit. Like, you gotta be very selective of who you let around you and in your energy, because bitch, they'll try to flip it on you and act like you the weird bitch the whole time. Like, I just dipped because I didn't like it. Like, I don't have to fuck with you. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I don't have to fuck with you.
But I would also say too that like, it's definitely not no hating shit. I feel like we're saying things that people just don't say aloud. Like, y'all think the same way too. Yeah. There's a lot of friend groups that don't make it. There's a lot of friends that don't make it, and it's just a two-way friendship. Especially when two friends off social media both have Jezebel spirits. And y'all start hanging off
Jezebel spirit,
I mean, I'm keeping it cute, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, with them Jezebel spirits, y'all ain't gonna make it.
Y'all start running in competition with each other. That'd be the problem. Like, it'd be about a nigga. It'd be about an opportunity, about a nigga, about competition, and you feel less than. Y'all be having imposter syndrome in a room that you don't even need to be in.
Am I wrong or am I wrong?
You ain't. All right. You ain't. So moving on. Moving on from that way. This kind of segue. This kind of segue into it. I posted this the other day. And I kind of did it because I thought it was funny. I was like, in 2024, leave them goddamn aesthetics, right? And people in the comments like, bitch, which one? All of them. All of them. Here's my thing, right? Stop with the fucking aesthetics. Like, here's the thing. You was who you was when you came out the womb, my nigga. So if you desire to be a more bossed up babe, a more, sophisticated Bible thumping woman, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, trying to make life and everything look a certain way, bitch, you gonna be in last place doing that. Nigga, you too. You trying to make it seem like you balling and you hitting all these prize picks and you winning all this money and I have a certain aesthetic, the bitches up. Your phone is dry as your fucking 2-week drawers in the corner of your room. And that, like, I don't know. Me personally, I get this right here. Perfect example. I didn't came on this whole no makeup, wig sliding back, wig on, perfect. Like whatever the case is, be who you are. Because I feel like aesthetics is more so about the look. No,
Absolutely. The aesthetics came from people got really into aesthetics when TikTok started popping.
Ben said that. Let me put a bottle. I'm for the pomo.
When TikTok started popping, and I'm gonna say this: when the thing about an aesthetic is, once you start it, you got to keep it up.
It's like a lie.
It's like the first lie you told. You got to keep saying more lies to keep up the first lie.
Then you feel pressure to tell a bigger lie just to make all the other lies fit and correlate. Do you see what we putting down here?
And then when you try to be personable, your audience or the people who's been watching you
Thrown off.
is like,
What the fuck?
what's this? Because it's some normal shit. You normally be on some uppity shit. And it's okay to be uppity. Like, it's okay to want the finer things in life. I'm even pivoting into a whole different profession because I want to do as least as possible and I want to get paid a lot for it.
A secured paycheck at that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But the aesthetic of, and I'm going to say the worst aesthetic that I hate the most.
Okay.
And the way that it's portrayed is black girl luxury.
Why? Okay, let's dissect it a little. Why do you hate that aesthetic?
I hate that aesthetic because luxury itself can mean a lot of different things.
Widespread.
It is a very widespread. And so you got people like Jackie Aina, right? Where her walls are so fucking white in her videos and her countertops are marble and her floors look custom made, right? And it's portrayed as black girl luxury, right? And it is. But you also have people like Christiana who likes high-rise apartments, is in the fashion world,
influencer,
but very more attainable for the average black girl, and she makes great money too.
Because I feel like she started off kind of minimalistic, like
very much so.
Yeah.
So the things that she has, of course, she's worked up to it. Same as Jackie. But Jackie is a little bit older than her, and she's been in the game a little bit longer than her. And what I'm getting at is you have people like Christiana who, they're both black girl luxury.
Right.
But then you have the other girls who are influencers or, they're on TikTok, and they're trying to be like Jackie Aina, but they can't afford that. Right? And so what they're putting down is like considered not black girl luxury. But why is hers not black girl luxury? Because she don't have marble floors?
Because she didn't fly first class.
Or because she don't have mineral water coming out of her faucets? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's such a wide spread of what black girl luxury is. So I want that aesthetic. I want black women, period. Like, because do I want luxury as well? Yeah. But my level, there's levels to luxury.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just because you're here and maybe somebody else is here, that doesn't mean that down here isn't black girl luxury as well.
Because I feel like we've all experienced black girl luxury in some type of way, and we might not have considered it that because now we're seeing on social media that, oh no, it looks this way. Baby, it look how you paint it.
Exactly. So that goes back into what you were saying of just be yourself. Like the aesthetics, the things that people are putting labels on, it's like, it's taking people... It's taking everybody down, and that's why everybody is like wanting to post what they got and wanting to post every single move that looks like they have money. luxury to me is not money. It's not money. We all make money.
Mm-hmm.
Whether if you're on the block or you on the clock. We all making money. But that's not what luxury is. But that's what luxury has become through the aesthetic on social media.
You know, one aesthetic I really, really hate. The soft girl era aesthetic. Me, myself, personally, I'm going to say this, right? And I'm going to say this because I've had a lot of, I did a little post about, like, if you want advice, if you need pointers, if you got a story to tell, email me, DM me. And I had a lot of, like, young girls in my inbox, like, asking me certain things, dealing with discernment and letting go and stuff. And I feel like, and it's no shade to y'all, but I'm going to call it how I see it. And one of y'all, I told y'all this. A lot of y'all putting out this soft girl aesthetic, though. But you really in fucking shambles. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with not wanting people to see the shambles, as you should. Be protective of your energy and of yourself and your journey. Having said that, don't try to push out no narrative that ain't there. You trying to put blinders on somebody who probably really ain't even looking. If we being 100% honest. Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck that, nobody gives a fuck that you want to be a soft girl. They don't. The man that you've been plotting on since summer, he ain't worried about if you a soft girl. Yeah. The man that's really for you is definitely not worried about if you're a soft girl. He's worried about, are you the girl, the woman for him? Yeah. Which is what you should be worried about. Yeah. The soft girl aesthetic is very male centered too, and I don't like that.
I think it's. I would definitely agree that it's very male centered because I'm gonna say this. With the soft girl era, a lot of women, a lot of couples that make it, that's been together for years, normally the woman is dominant. I'm
about to make my anniversary in February, y'all. I just want to say that. So go ahead, talk your shit.
I'm just saying. So the whole soft girl era thing, it is very male centered. The thing is, it's male centered because, and I don't want to get no hate for it.
Girls, say that shit.
Most men who deal with softer girls, dog them out.
Walk through them.
Walk y'all ass like a chihuahua.
And I think that's the part that's confusing to me because it's like, why you want to be a soft girl when that's low-key what you've been this whole time and you've been getting hardly stepped on. Mm-hmm. But then...
Because honestly, when you find your person and you and your person balance each other out, it don't matter what you are. If you are the one for him and he's that into you, he'll make you soft. Yeah. It's not an era that you have to be in. I'm a very alpha woman, very dominant woman. I am very soft for my man though, but I'm not in a soft girl era.
Right.
And when I say that, I mean, like, I don't touch the trash. I don't do manly things. I don't wash my car.
I don't put shit
together. I don't
together.
clean it out. I don't put gas in it. I don't even pay rent. So it's like, but am I dominant? Yes. Am I alpha female? Yes. Would I do those things for him with no problem? Yes. But we balance each other out and we're a real team. So he makes me soft. But giving the soft girl era aesthetic, it's very male centered. And it's not really in benefit
for the woman.
Yes, for the woman. Like,
and I think that's what I've been trying to stress. Like the soft girl aesthetic, number one, what the fuck is that? Half of y'all are like, I don't know, 27 plus trying to be a soft girl. I'm y'all real cousin, okay? I want y'all to know that. So I'm going to say what's really like needs to be said.
On y'all mama side or your daddy side?
On the daddy side, okay?
Clock it.
Look, clock it. Be who you want to be who you aspire to be. Being a soft girl is not what you aspire to be. You could be a broke soft girl. Mm-hmm. You could be a soft girl that keep getting fucking her heart broke. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of cons and not pros to the whole soft girl era, which brings us back to the main point. Fuck the aesthetics.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
I do want to add soft girl era as in
about you,
not about you yourself, I'm all for it.
100%.
I'm 100% for that. When it comes to like spending more time with your girls, being more social, reading more,
picking up hobbies,
having
and
your
stuff.
me time, having your alone time. And when I say like having your me time, I don't mean going to the nail shop. I don't mean going to get a pedicure. I mean really taking a bubble bath, lighting your candles, set the aroma, read a book, write down the things that you like, write down the things that you don't like really getting into, that's soft girl to me. That is a soft girl era. Putting your music on, getting your vibe, like doing those things for yourself, I'm all for. But when it becomes being a soft girl centered around a man, no.
I think the soft girl is actually to appeal to the masses, period. Because we get knocked down. And so this is what I will say too before I end this out. I think that especially women of color, especially fucking black women, because I talked about this last, we get told so many times like, you need to be soft, or you need to be this, you need to be that. And we have now taken that, let me rephrase it. Y'all have now taken that and reformed it, and now it's a soft girl era. And I feel like it's because we done got beat over the head so many times to try to be that. Having said that, there's nothing wrong with, like Kenya mentioned, you're a soft girl for you learning yourself, you doing your shadow work, whatever that means. But to be something to appeal to someone else other than self is diabolical.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. So that's my advice. So we're in the new year. It ain't even been 3 weeks. Let's make sure, and this is gonna, I ain't gonna promise you. Let's go to the next topic. Just don't stop that.
Don't make no promises.
Yeah, don't make no promises, but stop the aesthetic shit. But
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Now this is a topic I really want to get into, because your man versus your friend circle. Is there a healthy balance? Who gets prioritized more? I'm gonna let you go first because you've been in a relationship longer than me.
There's a healthy balance with my friend. I only got one friend.
Okay.
Like one real friend. Like I only got one.
Right.
There's a healthy balance. For one, I've been dealing with him for so long. He was my first, so she literally used to be in the car with me when I was going to go see him. Like when I was like 15 years old. Like, let's get in the car. Let's go. I need to go see my man. But like, so they know each other. There's a healthy balance for sure.
Okay.
Prioritizing, I'm gonna say that my man and my friend is apples and oranges. They are two totally different loves. They are two totally different on two totally different spectrums. So I feel like I never have to choose in between them for anything, because they both have a love for each other and a respect for each other that neither one of them is going to be like, oh, you choosing him, or oh, you're choosing her. No.
I love
if
that.
my best friend need me, before I can even say I'm headed out, he's like, you need to get to her, and vice versa. Like, it's very healthy with my best friend and my man. For sure.
Now let me ask you this. You know how we talked about, because I feel like I got my best friend, my best friends, my cousins, and then I got the others, like acquaintances. Do you feel like you've had, even like if it's a friendly group, so maybe not friend group, but like a little friendly circle that you deal with, and do you feel like your relationship with your man in that, like were there any like hard feelings towards him in that process, or anything like that, or like little slights that because I feel like I be getting slighted sometimes a little bit.
Do you?
Just a tad.
Okay, so but from my best friend, I'm gonna start at my parents.
Okay.
Best friend to my parents. My dad passed away last year. My siblings, my sisters and my brothers, my family, my immediate family after my siblings, they all love him more than they love me.
Damn, it be like that.
They love him. So, no.
She said, not like, I.
They love him, and he loves them. So, I don't never really have those type of issues. And people that I'm even like my friends, because I have friends outside of my best friend. They're just not my best friends.
Right.
Like you got people, I don't know why I be acting like I can't say people's name. Like I'm gonna speak on Cece, right?
Right.
Cece loves the fuck out of Casey. Like she be like, "What my brother?" Like I just be like, "Damn, I'm here.
I'm right here."
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like so, and that's how all my friends are. Like even my friends that's not like my everyday best friends, like they love Casey. Casey love them, but Casey is also. I feel I put him in the category of like, cause he your age. You 92.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's 92. So again, y'all just we come from a different era. So like if I'm doing something or if I'm with a group of friends, whether if it's my best friend or not, he just let me do me. He don't get in women's conversations.
I love that.
He don't get in women's business. He not even listening to what we talking about.
Low key, he's always been quiet, but when you talk to him, he got something to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's very deep. He's very deep. Like, baby, you might need to get him on this podcast.
I was gonna say that. We gonna talk about this after. Yeah.
You might need to get him on here because, like, he actually, I would like to say, like, he's so deep. Like, he has his own walk of faith with God. And I did not grow up religious, and he found his walk of faith with God when he was in prison. And he's very stern on it. Do I believe in a higher power? Yes. But I just didn't, like, church wasn't forced on me and religion wasn't forced on me. I had to go to church with my auntie. She wasn't going, but like, I just didn't go all the time. Right. And so he never forced it on me either, but I have recently joined a church. Okay. And I'm on my own journey of building my own relationship with God. And he is very God-fearing. It's not a lot of black men his age that are God-fearing. And so even with that, he's like, I'm going to allow you, when you're ready, to start your own walk of faith with God. Like, I'm not going to force that on you. So it's like he is so like in his own bubble. But now that I am in that space, like I feel like we're more powerful as a couple now that I am on my own journey of my own relationship with God. And so he's like that in life, period. With my friends, with my family, he just sit in the cut. He don't really say too much. But when you talk to him, he got something to say.
I love that.
Yeah.
I feel like saying.
But why are you feeling snubbed?
So, okay. Well, not necessarily now, but like in the past when I've had friends. So remember how I was telling you, like I was dealing with ain't shit bitches and stuff like that. So around that time, like I was meeting people, dating people, whatever. But then like I had dated this one guy and I felt like, okay, this might be the way. It wasn't though. Shout out to you because now I'm with a good one. But around that time, it felt very much like, oh, you went to go be with that nigga? Whoa, that nigga. This gonna be on YouTube. I can't say that, but it's certain stuff that you can't and will not do. Not only that, but like will not do, and like just you my friend. What the fuck? Like I don't know. It was very. But then I also had an alternative thought too. Like, okay, what if it's cause she sees something in the nigga that I don't, and maybe that's why you acting like that, right? But also, 8 times out of 10, bitch, you hating, you being weird, like straight up and down. But like I'm in the space now, like who I'm with, we're about to be like a year, and next month, and I feel like same thing, like. I have a healthy balance with my girls and I have a healthy balance with him. He never, and we're starting to get in that space where like we just did family, like spending time together for the holidays, meeting everybody. So like we starting to get in that space of like really expanding. And so I feel like my friends that I have now, like they respect it. Like, girl, you happy, I'm happy. They don't necessarily believe in being real chummy, which I'm okay with, honestly. Like, I'm okay with. But he's the same way. Like, he's never been the type to be like, oh, well, you going out again, or you going with them, or you doing this, you doing that. Like, I feel like they both have a respect for me, which makes them have a respect for each other by default. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't seen that shit go a different way. Like, I never forget, I heard that little friend group. Mm-hmm. The other two was talking about how I wasn't there. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Did I skate off? Yes. Mm-hmm. Did I tell you I was finna skate off? Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? Hell yeah, I did. But a day or two later, and that's my thing, say what's on your chest right where you mad at. Like, don't start... Yeah, because she just felt like you ran off with the nigga and we was trying to have girl time and we don't see you all the time and you know that you moved and I just don't understand and we've been there for you. Whoa, what the fuck? Bro, I'm not lying. I promise you.
Like, you got to go suck on somebody else and not me.
You have to.
Like, we just going to be 100% honest. No, I'm not screwing you, baby.
That's weird. And I'm going to say this. When I know that my friend got a man, I'm going to still treat you like my friend. But it's certain stuff, too, that I never forget. I was at the club with one of mine. I think we had been together a little minute now when I was friends with them. Where you at? Oh, I'm over here. Da. Why you ain't tell me? I wanted to go out. I was like, well, I'm with so-and-so. Oh. Wow. I'm gonna call you back. Okay, yeah. Cause what the fuck?
No, I do not have those.
And them hoes is not. We ain't.
I do not have those type of friends. I have been around friends where me and my best friend, we don't even gift each other much. Especially when she started having kids, the gifts go to the kids.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But like for her birthday, for my birthday, this past year, I think we was like at the mall. I was just shopping around, and she cashed at me $200. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
I'm like, oh, thank you, best friend. So when her birthday came up, there was like, it's hard to buy something for somebody that has everything. Right? And so, girl, I think I didn't get her nothing until probably like some twos had came out. They was like pink or whatever. Yeah. And she's a shoe girly. And so when they came out, I'm like, I caught the store, make sure they had her size. I had to make sure that she didn't get them yet. And I'm like, okay, I just bought these for you. Happy birthday. And her birthday was months ago. But like, that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't expecting her to be mad at me because I didn't have a gift for her on her birthday. Like, and even if she didn't send me the $200 on my birthday, I wouldn't have felt no type of way. Like, it's just like, I feel like people be expecting too much out of friends sometimes, and that's where it gets draining at.
Right.
I'm not screwing you. I don't have to buy you nothing. You don't have to buy me nothing. If I'm buying you something, it's genuine. I will hope that's the same. Like, you don't have to talk about the things you do for me. I don't have to talk about the things I do for you. And that's where we roll back around to, is it genuine?
And you know, I feel like that be the thing, because I remember like hearing like, friend, y'all look so good together, I love y'all together, but then 4 or 5 months into it, and at this point I had been in that friend group like a year and a half, and now like I'm with this man and I spend a lot of time with him. Like, everybody know, again, I'm a real mom. If I'm not with my kid, whatever I do after I be with my kid and she's well taken care of and sleep, that's on me. Bitch, I don't have to be with y'all. And it kind of made me look like, And at the time, no shade, that wasn't the best man I met. Like, the best man I met is who I'm with now. So it's like, damn, bitch, I don't know if you hating because I'm with somebody and you're not. But then I sound like a bitch if I say that. But that's how you acting. Mm-hmm. And see, and then that's the thing, too, I want to talk about. Because I really want to do a married panel. I want to know, too, like, how does that work when you marry as far as prioritizing? Because I hear so many women say, like, because I work at Comptroller.
Okay.
So, I'm going to edit that out because y'all hoes. Anyway. And it's a lot of older women that, like, you know, they cool with me or whatever. And, like, they be asking me what I do. I'm like, oh, I spent time with my friend. We had a Christmas party together. We all wore pajamas. And she was like, you know, I haven't seen my girlfriend in so long. And in my mind, I'm like, well, bitch, why not? Like, I got a kid, too. No shade. And you said you've been with your husband 26 years, so why haven't you?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if it's one of those things where maybe the woman herself kind of makes the dynamic weird and she don't know how to move between the two, or if it's the external factors, the other two making
I
it
think
harder. You
I
think,
think
both?
yes. Because I would say in previous relationships and in my current relationship, have I done things to try to please two different groups without either telling me I needed to? Yes.
Yeah.
Just trying to make sure everybody's comfortable. I realized early on, like, that I didn't have to do that. But it's up to who you're with, either your partner or your friend, because they know you just as well as you know them, to tell them, we good.
You don't got to do all
You don't
that.
got to do that, right? And I'm going to say that it goes for both factors, because I think age also plays a part in that as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't even go to the club no more, and I'm 30. I do not like being in a club setting at all.
Tidbit, real quick.
I don't know if I got social anxiety now or what.
Not to cut you off real quick. I recently just went out twice in the last 3 weeks, and I don't know if I wasted an outfit. I don't know if I'm just getting old. I don't know if I didn't have enough nap before that. But I just kind of was like, like whatever.
Yeah.
No, I think it has to do, because they were a little younger than me.
Okay.
Because I was like big sis of the group or whatever, and that's why low key I don't fuck with you young hoes, because y'all be acting like it be the old hoes hating on y'all being weird, but a lot of times it be y'all. But I'm gonna leave that for another day.
And a lot of the times with the younger girls, I'm gonna say, and I was just about to make a status today.
You still can.
And I was gonna say, witnessing some of you older women that's hanging out tough
with the younger,
with these babies.
And I mean like 22, 23, 24.
Because I'm still considered young on the younger side, and I'm 30. So y'all hanging out with 21 and 22-year-olds and getting plastered drunk. Grow the fuck up. Y'all need to grow the fuck up. For real. There's no way that a 35-plus woman has anything in common with a 22-year-old.
Yes, they do. You want to know?
Yeah.
Messiness, triflingness, what you say?
Jezebel
spirit. Okay, and we gonna sip to that. Okay, real quick. Let me tell you the situation. Tell me if I'm wrong, and tell me if I'm prioritizing. Tell me if it's a healthy balance, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. So, everybody that know me know I love. Can you help me? What?
Yeah. Baby, can you help me?
Boston Richie is coming to this motherfucker.
Okay.
February 15th. Okay. My anniversary is February 15th.
Okay.
Valentine's Day is the day before. So I had already told him prior to me knowing about Boston, we should just celebrate everything on the 15th. Because a lot of times I be tired after work on Friday. I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Cool. So I seen him. I seen the flyer. As soon as I seen it, I shared it, tag my cousin, tag my best friend. Bitch, we in this whole fucking. What you talking about? What? So I was telling my mama about it. We were just talking, and she's like, "Ain't that your anniversary?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "And you're going?" I was like, "Yes." She's like, "Is he going with you?" I said, "He don't," because my man really don't. He don't really do outside like that. He'll do outside with me, but as far as like him and his homeboys, that's maybe once, twice a year. He really don't get down like that. I'm the one. I'm the party animal. And so I don't be partying like that no more though. So anyway, she was like, "So you gonna leave that man on your anniversary?" Because I told her, I said, we're gonna go to dinner. We're gonna spend time.
With Mama right now.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna exchange gifts, and I'll be home later off that liquor. It's cool, you know. She talking about, "You wrong as hell." I said, she said, "You didn't even."
Wait, it's you reciting your mama.
She talking about, "You wrong as hell." I said, "Mama," she said, "Now if that boy was to go and try to go somewhere on y'all anniversary, you would throw a fucking fit." And girl, you ain't wrong. Yeah. But I'm gonna give you a tidbit. My man love the Chicago Bears. Let me know that Chicago Bears was playing here. You know what I would do? Buy him a ticket, and guess what? I still ain't going. I don't want to go.
Okay.
So I asked him, I said, "Baby, I want to go to see Boston Richie and scream help me like that boy off TikTok. I want to do that." And he's like, "Yeah, go. How much is it?" "It's this much." He's like, "Okay, well, let me know. I'll pay you." "You don't want to go?" "Fuck no." are we still going to dinner? Yeah. He's like, okay, we still gonna spend the weekend? Yeah. You not like you gonna be out like after the hours? I was like, no, I'm gonna come home right after. He's like, oh yeah, do your thing, have fun.
Okay.
So am I wrong if I still go? Cause I'm like, is the nigga testing me? Here go my mama. She's like, he testing you for that, and you fucking up. I said, no, I'm not. She's like, yes, you are. I'm telling you.
Wait.
But he's not that type. Like he don't do underhanded little shit trying to
Yeah.
test me. She's like,
I don't think
my mama funny, dog.
it's you reciting us,
Girl.
blowing me.
You wrong as hell.
So I think you're fine.
Yeah, me too.
I wasn't with you at first.
Yeah, I know you would. I see how you was
Like,
looking at me like, bitch, your
hold on,
anniversary. What the fuck?
No, I think you're fine because I feel like also Valentine's Day is like we care more about Valentine's Day than most men do.
Yeah.
Like, not saying that he don't want to celebrate it with you or nothing like that, but if it's something that you want to do and y'all dinner reservations are still what they're gonna be, y'all still going to spend time with each other, and then y'all are not even celebrating on actual Valentine's Day, and then y'all still have plans for the weekend, and he's fine with that. I think you good.
Okay.
I think you good.
Mama, you heard that?
Yeah.
And she been with that
It's
her
okay,
man
Mama.
for a long
It's
ass
okay,
time.
Mama.
Yeah. So no.
Because that is something. If I wanted to go to a concert, like, and we had plans and stuff like that, like, girl, he like, you want me to drop you off? I'll pick
That's
you up.
exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just feel
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm overly good. Okay, so now that I know that, let's get into your topic. The last topic, what they be calling it, the grand finale.
The grand finale.
Go ahead, Miss Kenya.
So the last topic is navigating careers
Yeah.
and leaving the entrepreneur world.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, go off. I want to
Leaving
hear.
the entrepreneur world. So, yeah, I know I've been doing hair since I was in middle school, 15
Man.
plus years. But along the way, I have everything that I have under my belt has to do with being an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a Class A CDL holder. And I feel like when I started driving trucks, I gravitated to it so much because the money was the same. The way that the money flows in. And I tell people all the time that being an entrepreneur, I don't know if I can say this,
Good.
but being an entrepreneur is it's very similar to being a drug dealer.
Yeah.
1 week you can have 20 clients. 1 week you can have 20 licks. You can make $5,000 1 week, and then next week don't nobody call. You ain't got no licks. You ain't got no clients. And with the trucking world, I did end up. So when it rains, we don't work. If the plants are too full, we don't work. So I can make a $1,500 to $2,000 week, 5 weeks in a row, and then I can go 2 weeks, no work.
No work.
So the money was the same. It was kind of the same, but of course I'm used to making fast money, always having money. But over the years, and this kind of ties into one of our other subjects that we talked about with the soft girl thing.
Right.
Because with the soft girl for yourself, I feel like being a black woman and being an entrepreneur, we kill ourselves from being too strong. We do. We kill ourselves from being too strong. We don't take care of ourselves like we're supposed to. We ignore all the signs that our bodies give us because we're just chasing the next dollar. We're just chasing the next dollar. And before I went full-time with hair, my last position was with Apple. And I was on a business expert team, and I worked with companies. I didn't even really work with day-to-day people. I worked with people who sourced out Apple products for their companies.
Okay.
And so I low-key was doing procurement, like project management. But I just didn't know that's what I was doing. So I also worked all my jobs that I had, like my big girl jobs that I had before I went full-time here, I did some type of administrative organization, procurement, project management work. And so that's the type of work that I want to get back into.
Yeah.
I want to get into tech. And I want to make good money doing it. I don't want to scratch for it no more. I don't want to worry about where my next dollar is coming from. I don't want to worry about posting my availability and hoping my books fill. Like, will they fill? Every time.
For sure.
Every time.
For sure.
But I am very much so in my era of stability and for sureness. And medical insurance, dental, vision, PTO, vacation.
I need it all.
I need it all.
401k, I need it all.
I need it all.
And you know the best thing about it? You can have it.
Absolutely.
What you say, it's obtainable.
It's very obtainable.
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that most stylists, barbers, MUAs, whatever they doing entrepreneur-wise, do you feel like they should have a plan B going into their journey of entrepreneurship?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? Oh,
Yes.
like off the muscle. Even
Off the muscle.
Is that something you wish you would have, like, not even like being funny, but like, is that something you wish you might have done like in the beginning, like maybe had?
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say that I wish that I would have did it in the beginning. I just wish I would have saved better.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, I just wish I would have saved better. But I have a client, and her daughter is wanting to do hair, and so they come to me, and she's like, "You have any advice for my daughter?" She was so happy. She was happy, and I was
she
like,
thought she was.
and I'm in my head like, I'm either finna rub you the wrong way, or you gonna accept what I'm saying and keep it real.
Right.
And there's 2 hairstylists in Austin that told me this when I was younger. They told me not to take hair serious and not for it to be my full main source of income.
Wow.
And they still do hair now, but they have jobs.
Oh.
And they have other things that they do. It's like their side hustle. But when she asked me, I said, "Is she going to college?" She said, "Well," I said, "Does she have any interest in going to college?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Tell her to go to college." I said, "My best advice is for her not to choose hair as her main income." And I started explaining. There's no 401k. There's no PTO. There's no vacation. When y'all see the hairstylists out in Dubai's and Cabos and Jamaicas, and when on our way back on the plane, we already posting our availability.
Okay, posting the flyer. I need to get that back. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's how we work. Not saying, and excuse me, I done always lived a great life. As people would say, I grew up very privileged. I always had anything I wanted, everything I wanted. I had a great upbringing, but my daddy really taught me the value of a dollar. And both of my parents are bona fide hustlers. So that's all I know is to hustle. Mm-hmm. So my era that I'm in right now is I don't want to hustle no more. I don't want to hustle for it no more. I want to get up. I want to set schedule. I want to know when I need to be at work, when I'm going to be getting off. I need to know when my off days are weekly. Mm-hmm. I worked for 3 years straight, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then going straight to the shop after driving 84,000 pounds all day.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Did I make great money? Yes. I made lovely money. But at what expense?
I think that's the thing. Like, I think the recognition, the money, the feeling of self-accomplishment from entrepreneurship is what leads people to it and makes them sticky. Because I think a lot of people too, because I've been guilty of that feeling like, okay, well, it ain't going how I want right now, but like, I'm gonna keep working it. I'm gonna keep working. As you should. You should always, like, continue to
Ooh,
press.
This gonna
right?
tie right back into some what we already talked about.
However, like I never forget. Remember when we did the panel and I was talking about how to like people was talking about 9 to 5s.
Yes.
I don't follow that girl too because I ain't like that. Because what you shitting on 9 to 5s for? But I say that to say I feel like the 9 to 5 is a little easier than entrepreneurship, right?
Absolutely.
And though it comes with stuff like, oh, you got somebody telling you what to do. A 9 to 5 is what you make it. Me, myself, personally, I'm Mrs. Make it do what it do where I'm at. Like, they know what to expect from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like with entrepreneurship, there's nothing wrong with it, but you definitely do have to have a backup plan. Cause like when the girl said it, I got on her post. I said, well, it's no shade, but I don't gotta worry about putting icy hot on my legs and knees. I'm not standing for 10 hours. I'm not in the shop all day, even though I might not be booked all day.
That's right.
What you mean? And she's like, well, y'all don't got your own schedule. Yes, I do. I know what I'm doing immediately after 3 p.m.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing immediately before 6:30. I know what I'm doing. Entrepreneurship is rough, bro.
It's
like
rough. It's very rough.
if I'm being honest, I feel like that ties back into what you were saying, cause like at what expense?
At what expense?
Cause
Missing family events,
yeah,
family functions,
yep.
my nephew's games. My nephew, this basketball season is coming up, and he said, "Are you gonna be able to make it to games this season?" Like,
yeah,
because I'm like, I'm that TT, I'm that Amy, but like I miss everything because I gotta get
my money.
And like you said, yeah, with my 9 to 5, I do got my own schedule. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know when I'm going and when I'm getting off.
Okay.
You don't have to sit at no shop and wait for people to come book you out. Like, and yeah, the lifestyle is fun, it's good, but everybody wanted to start being an entrepreneur because of how it looks through social media.
Because of
that
the
ties-
aesthetic.
Because of the aesthetic.
Fucking
But how many times, every time we talk and we on some real shit,
yeah,
how much do I talk about how hard entrepreneurship is?
every time.
And I talk about it purposely the way that I do so that people understand that, yeah, I might make it look good. Yeah, I go on trips a lot. Yeah, I fly out the country. Yeah, I go and blow a bag at the casino, right? I do. But those are just moments that I'm sharing with y'all.
with you.
But y'all take it as I can do these things if I'm an entrepreneur, but you could do these things with a 9 to 5 too.
I feel like to just end it up, I feel like you have to do what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you in the entrepreneur field, I wish you all the best.
Absolutely.
I want you to book out, sell out, whatever it is, but also have in the back of your mind, prepare for the rain. That's what I've been taught that way. I always prepare for the rain.
Always.
I
You
do
should
that with a
always
9 to
have some
5.
cushion.
I do that with a 9 to 5. So
Mm-hmm.
what make you think that you shouldn't do that with an entrepreneur when you stepping out on faith?
And I'm gonna also say with the entrepreneur world, especially with the beauty services,
right.
there's always somebody that's gonna come under you, that's gonna be a little bit better than you, that's gonna be popping at one point more than you, and their price is gonna be better than you.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point, there is gonna get to a point where nobody wants to come to you. There is gonna be a point where people move on. And that just comes with the cycle of being an entrepreneur. And it's not just with hairstylists. It's with all beauty services. You know what I'm saying? So definitely have a plan B and have a backup plan. And always, I would say, save.
Yeah.
But I really can't get too far away from it because I would like to slide in there that we do got the It Girl Raw collection coming soon.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Let's pop it.
And I will still be making custom wigs. I love making wigs. But just being in the salon on an everyday basis from sun up to sundown, that's not a part of my journey no more. And like we talked before, I said when I was 25, I don't want to be 35. Messy, sitting in the shop, listening to everybody bullshit problems, and being behind the chair. I don't want to do that.
Low-key miserable.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
I don't want to do that. And I feel like God is just pushing me in a direction right now where I can go and do the things that I actually want to do. I want to be a homeowner. I want to move out of Austin.
Yeah.
And I don't want to move out of Austin and start from the bottom being a hairstylist. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You building that foundation.
building a foundation, putting more things up under my belt. I would like to say that my adult years is, I feel like my calling is licensing.
Mm-hmm.
I got my CDL license. I got my cosmetology license. And stay tuned for the next license.
One thing I will say to end this out, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
I have been knowing Kenya for we ain't gonna even talk about how long. It's been like, I think it's past a decade.
Bop.
No, yeah, like
Thought somebody said.
yeah, I thought it was a
Yeah.
problem. But no, like, I'm genuinely proud of you. I'm happy
Thank
for
you.
you. I always felt like you was gonna do more than hair.
Mm-hmm.
So to hear like that you have history in certain fields and everything, I already know you're gonna pop it.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait for that. We might have
Thank
to
you,
do some
thank you.
content.
Period.
Y'all
You know I'm a
can.
content girly, okay?
Okay, content girlies, not the aesthetic, just the raw and uncut.
Content.
Real
Turn
raw.
the camera on, roll it.
Pretty candid. You feel me?
Period.
This has been a great episode with the lovely Kenya Deli and Marissa H, your hosts. I want to thank you for making time today to come out.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. For those at home, I hope that we were able to make you laugh, make you have a light go off in your head,
And
something.
we got into some real shit today.
We got into some real shit today. So share it to your Amy because she real, you know, your BD because he needs to hear it, whatever the case is. But make sure
that weird hoe that's acting weird in the friend group.
don't be scared to send it to the group
Send
chat.
it to her too.
Send it to the group chat.
Yeah.
Everybody. But no, this has been episode 3, season 2 of the Pretty Candy podcast. Y'all, it's the one. It's the one, I think.
Get y'all some.
We gonna get y'all some. But no, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been the Pretty Candy podcast, and we will see y'all again episode 4, closing out. Good episode. That was fun.
good.
That was fun.
You focus on me. Can you focus?